Next week, we'll have highlights and a breakdown from the My Team Unlimited tournament.
And we'll be back with your top plays. Remember, if you want to submit, do something spectacular and shoot it over to us on social media using the hashtag 2K.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. It's almost game time, folks. But let's take a moment to hear from our...
Well, thank you, Kevin.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Colin Sexton is out there with Holiday. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, Brook Lopez is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Ball. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's George in at the two-guard spot. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Holiday finds Sexton. Here he goes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And George now top of the key. Can't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Here's George after the Nuggets pick up 2. And here is Ball. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Porter.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
Back to Holiday. To the wing right side. Jokic has a 2-pointer. Again, the Nuggets score.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Ball kicks to George. There's the pass to Porter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Inside, trying to get open is Lopez. And that one's good, George. George has got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
To the inside, and Holiday throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Porter passes to Holmgren, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. How about we check the numbers for Bojan Bogdanovic? The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Outside, Sexton. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Now, here's Jokic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago in kind of his overall floor game.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Holmgren. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Okay, look, when you play aggressively, you can really get to the line. Just ask him.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Chet Holmgren.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but That belies his
team
greatness as a player.
Shooting for Denver, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Spurs trail by 3. Ball kicks to Porter. Pass to George. The kick out to Porter. Trying to get open is Lopez. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
San Antonio with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Ball with the bucket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Holiday. Here's Sexton. It's tipped. Now George. He had 16 points in the win against Houston. To the paint. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Sexton. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. That one goes. Count it.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
The open look here for Sexton. And a miss there on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, we can just get lucky.
Porter with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
Lopez from outside off the mark. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Shot from 12. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Jokic. Jokic just got his 3rd assist on the night. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 2, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Here's Holiday. Michael Porter making his last shot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Ball against Holiday. The 3 from George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs. Outside, Sexton. DeRozan against Porter. The offensive rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses from close range.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Sexton. Paul George missing from long range. And it's Jokic missing. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside, Ball. Second shot opportunity, and Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Holiday, the pass to DeRozan. Passes it to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Sexton's got 5.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Bol, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Edmund Sumner comes in for Sexton. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Rose against Quickly. He dishes it to Holmgren. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 7.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Rose scanning the floor. Denver passing it around. Pass to Jokic. 18 feet out. The shot misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Jokic passes to DeRozan. Here's Sumner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Bol, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Holmgren. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
He's off on the first.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Denver. Here's Quickly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, Green. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Spurs lead by 8.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Cousins, the pass to DeRozan. Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And the pass to DeRozan. They get a hand on it. Here's Sumner, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. And Sumner gets it to go. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Passes it to Sumner. Back to Rose. Feeds to DeRozan. Another shot. The rebound by Paul George.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from George. So he gets them both. The Nuggets trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
DeRozan scanning the floor. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for yours.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio? So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Cole is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Holiday, and it's Sexton in at the shooting guard position.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Bull.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. You know, I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Now, here's Sexton. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle, here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Here's George. Jokic defending. Shoots it. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. George has got 12 points in the game. Outside Holiday. Sexton on the wing. Guarded by Green. The 11-footer. Here's Holiday. The putback. Jokic. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
George dishes to Porter. Green bounce pass. Porter passes to Green. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Good defense by Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Sexton. The Spurs making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And Sexton drops them both. Spurs leading by 12. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. The Nuggets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Spurs passing it around. Lopez up top. That's tipped. Jokic with the steal. Sexton for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3.
Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
San Antonio calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Back to Ball. To the right side. Porter in the corner. Outside, Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Ball with the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside, Sexton. Outside, Holiday. Over Ball. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Holiday's got 12 in the game.
And he's got it all working for him tonight. Holiday's effort level and energy are off the charts.
Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Lopez. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And we've seen Lopez kind of expand his range. But at his core, this guy enjoys banging inside.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 12. Inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Here's Ball. 8 points his last outing. On the wing, Green. Defended by Sexton. No one near him. And another basket for San Antonio.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green, showing good patience and vision.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Holiday. Dishes it to Ball. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. To the paint. Pass to Lopez. From deep. And Bull pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 9. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago, and they'll keep possession. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Michael Porter Jr.
It's going to be Bull shooting.
Personal foul.
That one on Porter. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Holmgren, he's checked in for San Antonio.
At the line for one.
And if only they could get to the line every trip down the floor. They've been nearly flawless on their free throws here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Porter, bounce pass. And here is Holmgren. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Holiday. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jokic.
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
Now, here's Ball. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Lopez. Off target at the rim. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Drills the three-pointer.
Sexton.
And it's now only a 1-point Spurs lead.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Now here's Lopez. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And that one's good. Green.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And Greg, one thing about that winding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for San Antonio. Big group substitution here for Denver. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Jokic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Bull. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Sexton. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Holmgren kicks to Quickly. Misses the three.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Sumner. Basket good.
Edmund
Sumner's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Porter. Now Holmgren. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Lopez. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Quickly, San Antonio again missing. Denver's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Green again throws. Now the pass to Sumner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
Second personal foul.
The Nuggets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
At the line for the Nuggets, Edmund Sumner. At the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. George is checked in for Lopez. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Spurs shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Pass to Green. Outside, George. Back to Green. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Green's got 9 points.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
DeRozan passes to Cousins. Shoots over Holmgren, and that one's good. Cousins has got the game tied up here for Denver.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's guarded by Cousins. And Green gets it to go.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Sumner. Trains the three-pointer. Sumner's got 7 points here in this quarter. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
First one falls for him. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets. He hits both from the strike.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Sumner, quickly covering. Rose gets a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Spurs trail by 3. Green kicks to Quickly. Back to Green. He hits it from 9. Green's got 13 points.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Pass to Sumner. Pulls up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now here's Rose. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. George against DeRozan, and there's the pass to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sumner. And here's Rose outside. He is hauled in by Paul George. Count that one. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see. Big-time play throughout the first half for Michael Porter. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their pace.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Paul George is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
The Spurs making a switch here. Porter's checked in. San Antonio leading. Ball, the pass to Porter. Back to Ball. The high post shot. That's good for George on the assist by Ball. 16 points for George.
Oh, silky little mid-range there from George. He can really make his shot work from almost anywhere.
Holiday against Ball. Holiday, the pass to Sumner. 5 to shoot. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Edmund Sumner. Spurs leading by 3. Ball dishes to Lopez. Back to Ball. Pass to Holmgren. He feeds it to George. And George with the stuff.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
Jokic passes to Sexton. Jokic with it. Lopez with the block. They retain possession. And he gets it back. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Porter passes to Lopez. The kick out to Porter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
On the free throw, no good.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Holiday looking for an opening. Count the basket. He's got 14.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Holmgren kicks to Porter. The kick out to Ball. Over Holiday. Ball no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
DeRozan bounce pass. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Wow, let's hear another round of applause for your Spurs High Squad.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Bogdanovich. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Assisted by
DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball, the pass to George. Now Porter. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sexton finds Holiday. Here's Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Ball, the pass to Porter. Pass to Holmgren from downtown. The shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Porter against Bogdanovic. Outside Porter. The 3 from George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 23 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs. DeRozan passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Sexton. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. The shot by Sexton, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside, Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Ball, he's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Sexton against George. Outside Holiday to the middle. Jokic kicks to DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game just continued to age like fine wine.
The Spurs making a switch here. Quickly's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside, George. Spurs passing it around. Back to Quickly. Driving the lane over Sexton. The shot's good from Quickly. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Denver calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Jokic with it. He's got 14. Here's Sexton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
Shooting for Denver, Colin Sexton.
And Sexton drops them both. San Antonio leading by 3. Ball kicks to Quickly. Outside, George. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Sexton, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And the shot goes in. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
George against DeRozan. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Count it.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Ball against Holiday. Ball, the pass to Holmgren. Kicks to George. 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Holiday gets the bucket.
a really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
The pass to Quickly. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. What will happen if you're pushing a little too hard?
Jalen Green's checked in for the Spurs. Denver also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Jokic. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Colin Sexton. The kick out to Rose. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Back to Green. He's guarded by Cousins. It's good. Green's got 15 points.
It is impressive how Green can sink shots after contact. Great body control for a player his size.
DeRozan passes to Bull. And again, Denver no good. Spurs leading by 3. Outside, George. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Nuggets ball.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Sumner's checked in. Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Knocks it loose. Holmgren with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Quickly kicks to Holmgren. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Denver ball.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Rose. DeRozan finds Rose. Over quickly. The rebound by the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Outside, Green. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on DeRozan.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Personal foul. Third team.
The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Lopez, he's checked in for Holmgren.
George. Shooting one.
George, no good on the free throw. The Nuggets trail by 5. Over in the corner, Rose. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Rose has got 5 now.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Outside, Green. From 11 feet away, Lopez. And staying with the play, Lopez. And the Spurs lead by 5.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Rose. He has 5. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
San Antonio ball.
.152 left here in the third quarter. Quickly against Rose. Passes to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Bull.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Paul George. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Denver passing it around. To the inside. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Denver grabs the miss. Bulls got his 5th rebound in this one. Quickly against Rose. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that play takes talent. D. Rose taking it up strong, knows he's drawing contact, and makes the proper adjustment.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Now, here's Quickly. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Quickly's got 7 now in this quarter.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Rose kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Bogdanovich. Rose with the ball. And again, Denver no good. Green deciding where to go with it. Steps back and shoots. Here's Lopez. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Spurs out in front.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1001. You catch it, it's a shot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Holiday. Jokic is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Sexton. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Sexton kicks to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Spurs. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over Sexton. George with the bucket. George has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Back to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Great tee that time from Green. And there's the feed to Porter. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 6th assist on the night.
Good defense there. Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. And how about a 9-foot standing reach?
Basket counts.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Green, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
And the Spurs making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. The Nuggets trail by 13. Sexton kicks to Holiday. Sexton against Green. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
The pass to Porter. Outside, Ball. DeRozan against Porter. Lopez outside. Back to Porter. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Michael Porter.
And so here's Denver. It's a 13-point game. Jokic kicks to DeRozan. It's Sexton on top of the key. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fader on the way. Porter pulls it in.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Green the pass to Ball. Now here's Holmgren. Feet away, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bogdanovic finds DeRozan. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Green. Passes it to Porter. Right side, Ball. Over Holiday. Ball with the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Outside Holiday. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both. Spurs leading by 10. San Antonio calls timeout. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Porter kicks to Green for 3. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Bogdanovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Spurs ball.
Spurs leading by 10. Green passes to Lopez. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is how relentless Green is. He is not bashful at attacking the defense inside and drawing the foul.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Sexton finds Holiday. Outside, Sexton. And here's Jokic outside. He can't hit that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Green, and he drives in.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Holiday, the pass to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And Jokic drops them both. Spurs leading by 12. Outside, Ball. The pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Porter. Pass to Green. Takes a 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Sexton for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jokic kicks to Sexton. Fires for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
This game is always changing, and there are fads, there are cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
The shot by Holiday, no good. San Antonio leading by 17. Outside, Porter. The kick out to Ball. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Holiday finds Jokic. Bogdanovich with it. Shoots over Holmgren. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off.
The Nuggets trail by 20. On the wing, Holiday. Passes it to Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokic.
Shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 17-7 run. Offensive rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. DeRozan, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Just 3 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Down low. Porter inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half. Outside, Ball. Pass to Porter. Back to Ball. Inside, here's Lopez. Lays it up off the glass. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the pass to Bull. Over Holmgren. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Green. Pass to Lopez. And the basket is good.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break, and I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be lessened.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
2 minutes.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 43% for the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Sumner. Sexton the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Holmgren. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio leading by 23. Left side, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
That free throw, no good. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Outside Williams. Ball against Holiday. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Denver making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Stevenson outside. Denver passing it around. Ball against Holiday. To the paint. Here's Dozier, and he slams it one-handed.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Strus passes to Lopez. Strus kicks to Williams. Back to Strus. The kick out to Williams. Top of the key, and it's good. 2 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.